Alright everyone, welcome to a bit of a different video from me. Normally I make let's plays and stuff, but today I'm actually going to make a sort of tutorial on how to actually get mods for 7 Days to Die. Because I do a modded let's play, and this lovely fellow here, Eric, requested that I basically make a video. Well, he didn't request a video specifically, but I thought I'll just make a video detailing how to get mods for 7 days because some folks still don't know how to do it. So that's what we're going to do today. The first thing you need to do is obviously have 7 Days to Die purchased and installed on Steam. Right? Done. Okay? So we're going to go here. This is the first of two websites I recommend. The first one, this is the mod launcher actual download page. Basically you could go ahead and read all this. There's other versions of the launcher, but today we're going to be using this one, which I believe is the most up-to-date one. It's going to open this and it's going to ask you where you want to actually download it to. I'll just select the desktop, you click save, and then we'll head over to the desktop. Okay, so right here we have the actual application. This is the mod launcher version 5, as you can see. So let's just go ahead and install it. We'll click yes, we'll click create shortcut, and we'll install, and it shows you where it's installing right up here. It's in the program files in case you want to delete the whole thing. There you go. Go ahead and launch it. As you can see, the icon for it is there whenever you want to use it at your leisure. Right, so here we are in the mod launcher. Now there's a lot to take in, but don't worry about it. The first thing you need to make sure that is done is that it actually is linked properly with your game. Now if it says this when you're on create a game copy and it shows you exactly where your game is, that's great. If not, all you need to do is basically go into your folder, and like for me, my 7 days is in the no real one, and then you go down to Steam library, Steam apps, common, find 7 days to die. You basically just copy the text right here, copy address as text, put it in, and it should link up so it knows where your 7 days is, but usually it does it automatically. The next thing you want to do, create a game copy. Now this is basically you making your own mod pack, basically, like I did. Now I actually have one here already that has nothing in it, but then it's going to ask you to select a game copy to play the mod, because I want you to make a copy so it doesn't affect your vanilla game. So we just select the only option here, which is our 1.3 vanilla, and you click clone, start game copy. You can basically read all this. I'm not gonna. You just click confirm, and here is it's starting to copy it. Right, so here we are with the custom blank mod. It has no mods associated with it whatsoever, and just in case you want to check, you can click that and it'll open this. Now what you want to go into is mod config, modlets, and then this is where the mods actually are. Do not delete this file. This Harmony one, we want to live in Harmony, okay? Never ever delete this file. It's very important that you keep it here, so just remember that for future reference. Always keep this here, no matter what you're doing, keep the Harmony file. I learnt this the hard way, and it took me ages to actually figure out how to get it back. Anyway, that's besides the point. So, what we're going to do now is, we're actually going to head over to install a new mod, and this is where you can actually install overhaul mods. Now if we click this, it'll give you a bunch of like details on the mods. Like this one is 20 alphas later. This is Afterlife, a popular one. Here is the District 0 one. You know, you could see all of these. And let's just say Forsaken Trail, for example, which is one that someone I know of that does 7 days videos likes Forsaken Trail, and she says I should give it a try at some point, so maybe I will. But the way this works is really simple. Just click install. Alright, so once you click install, you will be brought to this screen. Now it looks overwhelming, I know, and I was confused at the start. So over here it's going to show you what version of the mod you're currently downloading. As you can see here, previous versions for those of you that maybe want to go down the version for any reason. And roughly around here you'll see your download speed and how much of it you've downloaded. Now I initially thought you actually had to clone to do it, but I think if you don't want to, you don't actually have to. So once it finishes installing, simply click play, and as you'll soon see in a second, Here we are, 7 Days to Die, modded trail, fully installed. Now this is a bit of a small example, but as you can see, Forsaken Trail, here we are. We can start a new game, we can do all that stuff, which is nice. So that's how to do overhauls. It's roughly the same for all of them. You just click install, wait for it to be done. If it needs you to clone it, it'll probably tell you and not let you launch the overhaul. So that's how to do that. The next thing I want to show is how to actually make your own mod packs. So simply click on this. This is the custom kind of clone we made. You can call it whatever you want. And you want to head in here to mod config, modlets, and in this folder is where you'll actually place your mods. So that's what the second website comes into play, Nexus Mods. So I sorted by the most downloads. So let's just see here, as an example, this gives us a new heads up display. This is actually the one I currently use in the modded Let's Play, so if you ever wondered where to get that. So we're going to click on manual install, and as we can see, there's a bunch of different versions, but you don't need to, let's just worry about this standard one, slow, or if you have the premium you can do that. Now, go to desktop, here we are. Now if you open the modlets folder and you open this, you have your mod folder here. Now the way to actually put it in is simply do this. That's literally all you need to do. Now what we need to do is go into the mods. Like this is our custom mod that we made. This is like our installation that isn't Forsaken Trail. This is our one where you can put whatever you want in it. You click play, and after a second the game will start, and here we are in the actual game. Now something to note, if you get the console opening up here, as you can see, if we scroll a bit we'll see that it's actually loading the mods. If I could quickly find it, if you just take a look you should be able to find it, but if there's a bunch of red text that just keeps coming from this console, there's a conflict in your mods, and basically you would have to remove one or change stuff around. I've had it happen a couple of times. Usually it's due to incorrect version, so try to make sure the version of the mod you're trying to get matches the version of the game you're running. So if it's 1.2, try to find a version that's with 1.2, if that makes sense. So now what I'm going to actually do is take away the console. We'll go on this, we'll just click new game, we'll just click alley here, why not? Call this all Fs, it really doesn't matter. And we'll go on Navis game, we'll just start so you folks can see us loading in, and then the actual heads up display will be the modded one we just put into our mods folder. And it's really as simple as that. Alright, we are in the game, and as you can see there, very obviously, the heads up display is changed, which means it has in fact worked. And we could see all these lovely things. You know, you could scroll down a bit, but that's the long and the short of it, everybody. That's essentially how to get mods, custom mods and overhauls into 7 Days to Die. This might feel a bit kind of slapped together, and I do apologise for that. This is my first time doing a video like this, so I do apologise for that. But you know, you can get your plant fibre, whatever you want to do, and at any point if you want to, you know, remove mods, I would typically remove them one at a time and test if the game still works with it, and typically you want to start a new save if you're doing a modded run like I did. So I think that's going to do it for today's video, just a short wee video, kind of 7 Days to Die installation. So I want to thank you all so very, very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you learned something, and if you did, feel free to pop me a comment, you know, tell me that it worked or that it didn't work and I'm a dumbass. And feel free to drop me a like or a sub, greatly appreciated. But if not, I hope this was useful to you. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you in the apocalypse another time. Bye guys.